What up, what up, what up? Larry Rob, Black Awareness Episode 2, to be continued. That's what this is right here.
What's up? Ashley Johnson, episode 2, Black Awareness. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why do you feel black people, we don't support other black people in black business as much as some of the other races? Like they say, Chinese and Asian, they stick with them and buy from their people. Why do we support everybody else except black people? Sometimes it seems like, in your opinion.
I think that has a lot to do with the history of blacks in America. I think that we have been shunned away from building wealth in our community. The massacre of Tulsa has recently, shed a lot of light on, the atrocities that happened there, and how, black community was burned to the ground. And that's just that was a big one. What about all the little ones that got burned to the ground? Black businesses got burned to the. It wasn't just churches, because a church is not that profitable of a business. I mean, to some, mega churches, but I'm talking about way back in the day, it wasn't that profitable of a business. If they're burning down the churches, just imagine what they're doing to the black businesses.
True.
If you're a Klansman and you are using the Bible as justification of your actions, and you can burn down a church, imagine what you're doing to black businesses. So for years, black people have been taught to not work together. And building, like, if you want to provide for your family, don't try to own your own. Come work for a white man. If you're not backed by a white man, then all of your progress will be destroyed and you will be starting from scratch at some point. Has been the subtext. So that is in us. So it's not like, like black people are just retarded, or it's a reason for everything.
It is.
It's a reason for everything. And
I will say this, guys. Like, I feel like black people, we need to work together more. But I also will say that a lot of the time, since we don't, I could see a black person making it big, and then he be like, you know what? Fuck everybody. Nobody helped me. I had to make it on my own, so I'm not gonna help you get to the level where I'm at. Do it like I did it. Do it on my own, even though that's not the right way to think. Guys, like, I try to support black business and stuff like that. Like, I haven't had my hair cut in a while, but one of the barbers I go to, he charged $25 a haircut for me. Coming from Tennessee, like, I could get a haircut for $10, but sometimes to support your people, you may have to pay a little bit more. Sometimes it may take longer. If you ordering something, it might not get here as fast, but we say we want to support, black business. Okay, let's do it, and let's try to work together. We need to, stop being as jealous of other people. Like, we gonna have to work together, and we definitely got to work with other races too. It just can't be, some people just like everything black. No, you gonna have to have friends in other races to succeed too. So that's what I will say about that.
And I want to also point something else out too. I don't think it's just, we say, why don't black people support black businesses? A lot of these, like, you look at these different minorities in the country and stuff like that, it's not just that Asians, or like, you go to a Chinese buffet, how many Asians in there that's not working? So if you think about it, you got to ask yourself, why don't black businesses support black businesses? Why aren't
I didn't think about that.
Why aren't black people working with each other? You said it though. You said we need to work with each other. When people say we need to work with each other, they always thinking from the customer's perspective. Like, why don't we work with each other? Why don't we buy our hair care products from black-owned stores? And it's like, okay, but why don't these black-owned hair care stores Why aren't they working with the soul food restaurant down the street?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Why aren't they working together to build a community center to make a safer place for their customers to come and shop, and they don't got to worry about getting robbed? Because all of the kids are part of some type of youth program that they are putting the money up for until they can get government grants. And, and that's how you start influence government, and you know what I mean? And then you get, it's a lot of different aspects to it, but I don't think it's necessarily just that one way of looking at it, like from a customer's perspective. Why don't we buy black products? Why are we afraid to work together? I think it's the real thing, because if you really want to make that money, you can't just, like you said, you can just sell to the black community, you'll be okay. But remember, we only 15%, and like I said in the last video, everybody ain't on your side.
That is true.
So what if you're selling, would you do well if you were selling face masks right now to just black people that are out protesting against police brutality? Or would you do better if you were selling to everybody? You can't think in terms of selling and buying from the black community. Are black people willing to work with each other to help build with each other? And I think that's more of the issue than like who you selling to. Like, who cares who you selling to? Yeah, like, as long as the product is good, like, who cares who you selling to?
That is true. That is true. But I will say this, Master P, and I'm sorry, Master P, I forgot, he's dropping a designer line. Master P, he always got, what's it called?
No, it's not called Bugatti.
Yeah, something with Gotti, Moni Gotti. It's some like supposed to be an upscale luxury. And he started Mignati, something like that, Mignati. And he's selling like designer shoes, and the black community, we'll go in. They like, them motherfuckers look heavy. They look like bricks. Like you could kill a roach. You step on, And it's just like, look, guys, say that had been Gucci, would we have done all that? Or even the Tyler Perry movies, they get on him like, your wigs and your hair pieces, they look fake. But Tyler Perry, he's like the only real black person doing movies. Spike Lee ain't doing as many no more, even though, Spike Lee did call him out. That's another thing. Like, Spike Lee, I don't think you should have called him out, being there's only few of us. But Spike Lee was like, oh, well, Tyler Perry movies, he's cooning, he's doing this or doing that to sell the tickets. Like, why can't we just work together?
He cooning though? Yes. Yes. I mean, look, he even said it himself, though. He said himself he didn't want to do Madea no more, but the people love him. Yeah, but the money dictated otherwise. And I would ask that too. Let me ask: is he really cooning, or do you? I know black people who act like Madea. He didn't say the words. But he said it himself. He does not want to play Madea anymore. He does not want to play. But they want that, and you know why the people want that? Because they feel like that's real. They know Madea's in their own family, so it's like, no, keep giving us this ghetto-ness, this ratchetness. I'm not saying it's wrong or it's right, but people want to see it. He did say that. Yeah, I don't necessarily like take offense to it. I'm not embarrassed by it or anything. I'm not. I watched it, a couple movies or whatever. Some of them okay, but it's just a little bit too slapstick for me.
Right.
It's too slapstick. Okay. It's not my brand of comedy.
Right.
But it's it is what it is, man. There's space in the universe for him.
It is.
So I'm not.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. Hey, Tyler Perry Studios.
Oh, I'm talking about in black culture. There's space in the universe for him. Like Tyler Perry. Spike Lee saying, "Oh, this person should do this." And, he does that a lot of times, but there's space in the universe for him.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all time. The LGBT community. I feel y'all saying y'all want y'all equal rights. Y'all want this and that. I agree. Y'all deserve to be equal people. I can't judge you just on your, who you want to have sex with, your sexual orientation, all that, So, how do you feel about the community, specifically black people? Because the black, gays, LGBT community say we don't support them. So, how do you feel? Like, do you feel we support? Like, they're like, all right, if I'm a gay black man, I'm automatically getting hated by blacks. They don't support that. What is the reason you feel for that? How do you feel? What's your thoughts about that? Being black, being gay, being tranny. What's your thoughts?
I don't think any mainstream culture supports their homosexual community. And I'm not saying it's right, but yeah, I don't like. We make so many things black or white. Yeah, I don't think that's a black or white problem. I think that's just a human problem in general.
Yeah.
And do I think they do? What's the question?
The question is basically like, what are your thoughts? Because basically, a lot of the LBGT community say that they don't receive support from black people. They basically say like we act like we don't want them. They're outcasts. So it's kind of like, what are we doing with this? Like
this is I think there's a lot of confusion. People feel like they're owed right into people's lives and the decisions they make, and they're not.
Yeah,
they're not. Like it's really simple. You speak to a group of people, or you have a group of people vote on a gay rights issue, and it gets voted down, and then you talk to these people individually, and they're like, "Oh no, I have a gay friend. It's okay." It's a real weird dynamic. It's something I think gay rights gets so politicized, and obviously, if it's politicized, then gays are going to suffer. And I think that's what's happening, because you don't meet too many individuals that just hate homosexual people.
I'm gay people. I do think it's some people who don't like to associate with them. But I will say, and some of those people that don't like gay people, defense, I'm going to defend the people that don't like gay people. I'm no hate in me. But I will say, the gays, they are starting to get, I don't want to say this, like, I'll give you an example. Like this, let me give you a quick example.
Because I understand, I kind of brushed over something.
Yeah.
And made it seem like, oh, there's no, like, people out there that hate gays. Of course there are people out there that hate gay people. I completely understand that. I guess what I'm saying is, actually, I don't know.
So basically, I got you. No, you good, bro. We good. So basically, what I was saying is, okay, gay people. This is what I would say. This is what I don't like. Like me and my homie, we definitely heterosexual. He's married. I only date women, but I have had gay people. You let them know. You be like, well, I'm not gay, but they still keep trying. Like, bro.
That's happened to me too.
Yeah, no disrespect, bro. I'm not gay. Well, it's all right, you gay. I just want to say, bro, you look good as hell. I would love to take you on a date. And then it's like, bro, I'm trying to be, why you gonna make me take it somewhere that is not, bro? Let's keep it respectful, bro.
That's not. I feel like I do feel like I be personally disagreeing with you with everything, but I don't, man. Because and again, that's not necessarily
that's good talk.
Because that shit, it happens with men and women.
It does.
Like, women will press you hard and be like, yo, I'm good. Like, back off. And then a male will press women. You see that shit every day. Press women hard as hell, and she'll be like, yo, back the fuck up. So that happens with, in the gay community. That happens with gay women. That happens with gay men. It happens.
Yeah, it's life. It's life.
It is. And
I got another one. How do you feel about these black rappers? Specifically the black people. Like I said, man, we black. So a couple years ago, I had a friend, man, and Future made that song. He made the song that I disagreed with. It didn't feel right in my system, and he was just saying like, "Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope." And I told my friend, I'm like, bro, I just like. What kind of message is he sending? Like, it's millions of fans that love Future, but what you telling them, you gonna go influence them to do it. And my friend was basically arguing like, bruh, they know this just entertainment, it's just rap. They not gonna listen to that and take it that way. I'm like, no, they is gonna take it that way. They gonna sing with millions and say Future was moving that dope, because there's some people in that mentality. How do you feel about stuff like that? Just negative message rap?
True to it. It's true. That's somebody's reality.
That's
why the music, like, look, if he wasn't talking about dope, people wouldn't buy the record. Let's talk about that.
Possibly.
Let's talk about how, like, if he's not talking about drugs, the record doesn't sell.
It might not. But Will Smith sold 60 million. Let's bring it some. Will Smith sold 60 million records. He said it. No cussing, no negative stuff.
No negative
How about you get creative and think of something that make us want to buy it? He was getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
You seen the video?
Yeah, the getting jiggy with it video.
It was booty all in
Welcome
that video.
to Miami. Yeah.
He didn't sell sex.
But the message, it wasn't dope.
He was
you gonna have fine women. You gonna have, okay.
Last time I thought sex sells better than anything else.
It does.
The oldest profession in the world. Last time I heard. So what are we talking about? Like, cause he didn't cuss. Well, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Here's your fucking your wafer, you know, for whatever.
Okay, and not just Will. If we want to take it there, okay. Most Def, like I forgot the exact words.
Bey.
Yeah, Yasin Bey. He changed it. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah, we had that song. I remember as a kid, bro. Shine your light on the world.
Umi say.
Yeah, my Umi say. Some. I want black people to be free. But we don't have that. We don't have like top rappers no more that's doing positive. They all underground. Where's they at? So Commons, the Most Def, all them. Where's they at?
Well, the music. So now we're talking about the music industry as a whole. The music industry has pop has taken over the music industry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that was the golden age. What you talking about is like the golden age of B-side music. Period. Yeah. So neo soul. That was the golden age of neo soul.
There you go.
That was a golden age of I'm thinking of Lyricist Lounge. And,
yeah.
You know what I mean? When you get introduced to these.
Y'all young. Y'all know about that.
Hey, to all these like underground, conscious rappers and all these things that were taking place. And people don't, you know, if you don't know, man, there's a lot of Netflix
look that up, guys.
documentaries.
Do your research.
That'll help you. Shout out to Netflix. But there's a lot of Netflix documentaries that put all these things in perspective and let you know how big the culture was back then. But like he came from that era. Mm-hmm. So, and then, you know, the whole Def Poetry Jam and all that stuff. But the music industry as a whole has been overran by pop. Like there's a pop bubble in every genre of music. And people just want to shit on hip hop. Like, oh, rap music is all about sex. Well, I can take your top 10 country music songs. Mm-hmm. I can take your top 10 country music songs, and I promise you most of them are about sex. I can take your top 10 rock and roll songs.
And I don't think rap people is about sex, though. Like, it's a lot of killing. That's what's, I ain't gonna lie. The top rappers right now, the young boys, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not somebody just, I gotta hear positive all the time. I like to get ratchet. I like to hear, you know, the young boys. I ain't going outside today, all that. But it's like, we still need something to balance it. I feel like all the new young rap is they young R&B thugs. They all singing and killing. You know, they singing about killing, and that's all they really giving us. Maybe a little sex, but it's like, okay, can we have a little bit of that intellectual, like the Commons and stuff? And I get it. Maybe some underground rappers that's doing their thing, but they not as big no more. Why can't we have a positive rapper that's big on the charts? Like, because we don't want to hear it?
Everything is controlled now. What goes on the radio is controlled. Things are handpicked now. Like, you can't, I mean, things were handpicked then, but it's just, it's more streamlined now. Like, the only way things get filtered in, it's the artist too. Okay. I'll tell you, it is the artist. The artist has to work a little bit harder as well. Like, and that's why I do applaud Kendrick Lamar so much. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't appreciate.
J. Cole, shout out Kendrick, shout out Cole. Giving that real rap, man.
Shout out Cole too.
Yeah.
But what I especially like about Kendrick is that Kendrick understands, in his music, he understands the importance of both sides. He understands the importance of educating his audience, but he also understands the importance of entertaining his audience as well. You have to entertain and you have to educate. Right. You can't do more of one. I get that. You know, if you want to make more money, you can focus on entertaining. If you want to make more of a message, you can focus on the education part. But if you really want to reach as many people as you possibly can reach, then you need to do both at its fullest ability, at the best possible, at the highest level that you can do it. You should aspire to do both, and that will it'll give you the street credibility.
Yeah.
That everybody needs to stay relevant in this particular genre, and then it'll keep you relevant because you're putting out the content that people want to hear, and that's why I love Kendrick Lamar's music so much, because he does both every single time. He strives to do both every single time.
And I forgot the name of the person, though. Not to cut you off, but the name of the person his record label said, like, some people's acting like, when we gonna get a new Kendrick album? Kendrick got millions of fans, and it was like Top Dog Entertainment. One of the top people said, y'all don't deserve another Kendrick album. Like, y'all don't appreciate him, so he might not give y'all none for a while. And he's speaking for Kendrick, but I wonder, do Kendrick feel that way? Like, all right, the black, we don't appreciate him, because he probably speaking mainly towards black people when he say y'all don't appreciate me.
Facebook, and he's talking to social media, because they went crazy, and all these stupid people like, oh, these people made money off academics, DJ dumbass academics, right? Hey, all these people make money off of this. Where are they at now? It's like, so what? Like, as Dave Chappelle put it, man, the street, nobody wants to hear what fucking Ja Rule thinks, dog. Like, the streets will speak for themselves. Yeah. Like, he doesn't need to get in the way with that. You see him out there with the signs, and he out there in the streets. You see J. Cole out there in the streets with the signs. Facts. What else do you, like, the movement speaks for itself. The movement doesn't need, like, leaders. Like, you heard about the 60s, right? When you have defined leaders, they get sniped out, and then the movement evaporates. It's like, no, if there's no defined leader, then the movement will never die down. Like, he doesn't need to champion this. And on top of that, like, you need another album? Like, listen to the music. It's in the music. He's an artist. He's not like, so if somebody needed somebody to go into a boxing ring to beat up if there was like some random ass, hey, beat up a cop guilty of police brutality, and you need to do it in a boxing ring, we gonna go get Kendrick Lamar for that? He's an artist. Yeah. If this was a rap battle versus police brutality, cops that are beating people, then okay, let's look at Kendrick Lamar, let's look at J. Cole. But this is something completely different. Like, this is a movement, and they're not necessarily the champions of this movement. They're probably not even, they probably experience it in their life, and they probably know people that experience it every day, but at their economic status, they don't experience this on a daily basis, and they still have the wherewithal and the consciousness and the awareness to constantly beat that drum. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all hating on them. Every person that thinks that they are wrong for not being more vocal, imagine if they never put out one album. Just for 1 second, imagine if they never put out an album. Yeah. Ever. You never heard of them. Now, please shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, guys, he's giving y'all a lot of time. Hey, we got stuff to do. I might give y'all one more minute. I'm trying to get all as much as I can. Keep going. Okay. As far as, let me ask you, like, Dennis Rodman came out and said before he made it to the NBA, because he don't date black women, he said basically before he made the NBA, he felt like the black girls wouldn't talk to him because he wasn't cool enough. He didn't dress a certain type of way. He didn't have enough swag. Do you feel those pressures being black? Like, hey, I got to dress a certain way to, I know you happily married, all that, but back before, do you feel like, maybe black women, they not just accepting us more for our personality? Like, we got to have something. Do you feel like we got to have more swag to get to them, or more money? How do you feel as far as that? As far as dating?
You're going to get tired of this answer. Once again, I understand that.
Yeah.
And it is real.
Yeah, okay. It's real.
It's real.
Females, it's real.
It's real.
Okay.
But what you just said, females, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Okay.
It's real, but it ain't a black thing, bro.
Yeah, okay.
It's like the kid with the nice clothes always gets the girl. In high school, the kid with the nice shoes gets more attention.
To play devil's advocate, you know I'm always got to play devil's advocate. I was at a basketball game in college, and it was actually, it was black people, it was females and it was guys making fun of a black guy that walked in. He was the kind of crazy people. He had like a fake outfit. He had like a sweatsuit on, and it was looking crazy. But they started talking like, look, what does he got on? What does he got on? And it was actually a white girl. Like she said it. Like she's like, oh my God, they're sitting here judging somebody based off what he's wearing. Like, how old are you? Like, be mature. And when she said it, like, I ain't gonna lie, guys, it made me feel so good, because it was just like, that's the truth. Is that where we at? We just gonna judge this man we don't know based off what he's wearing? Like, you know, that's what is that where we at now? We just, and like I said it earlier, August said the same thing. August Alsina, when I watched his documentary, he's like, a lot of people, you know, ask him like, is he gay just because he wear rainbow hair or the way he dressed? Like, is that the new normal, guys? Like, we just gonna judge people specifically based off what they wear, whether he's gay, whether he's straight, like I don't know.
I mean, but I'm not homophobic.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst thing to say before you say something. But I'm gonna say I'm not homophobic at all. But I mean, is just being real, is rainbow hair flamboyant? That's right. An obvious yes, right?
Yes.
Oh, great. Is the word flamboyant not synonymous with gay?
You're right.
So it's not like he you know, he did something that wasn't, like, I don't think people should just be like, hey, are you gay? Like, obviously that's stupid, or just assume someone's gay.
Right.
That's not something that an adult would do. But you know, the famous story of Dave Chappelle, where he's talking about him. I can't
see, but look, this is the thing, guys. What I was saying too is, if I go, like, say that I go to my old neighborhood, like, I wear my pants more tight now. Back in the day, we take it 2006. I'm baggy, I'm jabot out. It's all thug, but you know, you adapt with the time. Right now, what's in is tight jeans. So say I was go back to my old block, they be like, whoa, bruh, Rob, them jeans fit kind of tight, bruh. What's going on? Like, you know, I can damn near see your ass. Like, what's going on? Like,
when people first started wearing the skinny jeans, everybody was on it.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying is, like, maybe we need to quit judging as much. I'm not saying other races don't do it, but I'm African. I'm here to talk about us. I can't blame other people for what they judging. And I will say, being 100, I don't think in the white culture, I'm not sure, but if a white person see a white person wearing tight jeans, colorful hair, I don't think they would just assume he's gay. I think they'd be like, okay, maybe he's just on his rock star stuff. I'm just saying.
Hell no, they get ragged on, bro. I'm from buttfuck, South Carolina. Yes, bro. Okay. They get ragged on. Like, boy, where you going with them tight ass pants? They get ragged on, man.
Okay.
They get ragged on, man. Like look, they get ragged on if they look too hip hop. They gonna get ragged on. Why you trying to be black? Like, I hear that all the time.
Right.
When I'm hanging out with my white friends from the South, who I know are like low key racist as fuck, but it's a weird dynamic in the South. I'm trying to tell y'all.
We still love white people. We still love y'all.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers think y'all know what's going on in the South, and think y'all know racism and all this shit, and y'all think y'all know that South Carolina and all these southern states are so fucking racist. The weirdest shit in the world, man. Be racist white people and fucking black people that hate white people, and they be cool. And motherfuckers be drinking beers together, talking that shit. And then, like, boom, all right, we know tomorrow it's fucking Tom and Jerry all over again. But right now, we got the beers and we kicking it right now. It's weird as fuck.
Right. Last subject, guys. We got to go, guys. We've been talking about black and white.
Shit weird.
Exactly. And I'm going to get on other races that some of y'all be down with the blacks, but some don't. Like, we just having a conversation, and this guy Hispanic. He, like, Mexican, right? So it happened to be, they said that Michael B. Jordan, again, hey, he famous, he blowing up. They said that Superman considering him for the next superhero spot. They're going to do a black Superman, which has some people like all like messed up, like, yo, Superman is white, blah, blah, blah. So then this Mexican cat, he come out and say, well, if superheroes are going to start being black, then white people should allow to be black actors. Then the Mexican guy said,
it's been going on for years. What the fuck is he talking about?
Right, but he said it should be a white man play Martin Luther King. Yo, I wanted to slap the taste out of his mouth. A white man play Martin Luther King? Are you kidding me?
Well, I would say it's done for the reason that a Martin Luther King pick would be a biopic, and obviously Martin Luther King was a black man.
Yeah, how would a white man play Martin Luther King in a movie?
Superman is a fictional story.
Right, Superman. That's exact thing I said.
It's a fictional story.
Like, bro, he's not even a real person. A superhero, they really don't exist. Maybe some good people that do good stuff, but yeah, he was just like, yeah, we gonna start having black superheroes. Then it's only fair that we can have.
No, but you see, he don't gotta see. And the fact that he doesn't know, like, kind of, brings up is the point that he doesn't even understand that. And I'm not even going far back. I can go back as far as the last X-Men movie.
Mm-hmm.
The last X-Men movie, I think it was called like some Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. Now, Apocalypse is an alien.
Okay.
He's an alien, I believe. Yeah, he's an alien, but his origin is Africa. He was raised by African tribesmen.
Mm.
Okay, he was in an ancient African warrior tribe.
Mm.
It's the reason why his voice is so deep in X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah, black people known for having very deep voices.
yeah, facts.
So he was played by a Hispanic person, and we know that turned out to be a complete disaster. Like, he looked like a fucking goof. But I mean, so this happens. I'm not saying it should have been a black person, but they could at least did his voice. His voice could have been a black person.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, this happens all the time where people get substituted for like black characters get substituted for white characters. And albeit also it happens the other way as well. Like Nick Fury in Marvel Comics, in the actual comic book, Nick Fury's a white man.
Mm.
Yeah, but in the MCU, Nick Fury is played by Samuel Jackson.
Okay.
So it happens both ways. The fact that they use Superman as an example, I think that would be stupid. One, it'd just be a waste of drama because there's only been one good superhero movie ever in there. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All those Superman movies are fucking garbage. There's only one. Man of Steel is the only good Superman movie. I don't give a fuck what you say.
That's his opinion, guys.
If Michael B. Jordan is considering doing the Superman movie and that shit is not, and Christopher Nolan ain't got nothing to do with it, then he's stupid for that anyway, because he's setting himself up for a disastrous fucking role. It's going to be a horrible movie. If they're saying they want to do it, it's just because DC is desperate to try to carry over some of the Black Panther crowd to the DC universe and like, hey, let's get some of that black money in there.
Okay.
That's what they trying. If that's what they're trying to do, that's what they're trying to do. But that it's going to be a terrible fucking movie. And if he cares anything about his career, then he needs to rethink that shit. Like, pick a different superhero, for God's sake. There's other black superheroes. Like, shit, he could be Cyborg, man. Nobody knows who the fuck played Cyborg. Like, he could play Cyborg, man. Like, I'm sure they haven't even introduced the black Green Lantern.
Yeah.
There's a black Green Lantern in Justice League, the animated series.
Damn.
He can be the black Green Lantern.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he can be in the DC universe and the Marvel universe, but fucking Superman, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't think he should be it.
Gotcha.
Like, maybe that's my own condition bias. I don't know.
All right, if it's just not him, do you feel like any black person should be Superman? Is it just him, or is it you don't want to see a black Superman?
One thing that got me was when they considered Idris Elba for the next James Bond, and everybody got mad.
Yeah, I think he could do it.
Not only do I think he could do it, there might not be anybody out there that's better.
Ooh, nobody.
What I want, if you think I'm full of shit, I want you to look at. He could be Batman too.
What about Michael B. Jordan too? I feel like he couldn't do the James Bond.
He don't got the range.
You got millions of girls ready to fight you for that. They ready.
They can have that. I'm not talking about his physical appearance. I'm talking about his acting ability. He don't got the range to do. He can't pull that off. Honestly, he wasn't that good of a bad guy, but I related to his character. Yeah,
he wasn't a good bad guy. He won an award for the best villain. He beat in that movie, what's the one with the rings?
I'll repeat.
Yeah, he was the best villain. He was the best villain.
As a black person, I'll take that victory. But as a comic book fan, I'm like, well, okay. Like, I'm confused.
What was his name in Black Panther? What was Michael B. Jordan? What was the villain?
Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Yeah.
When look, I'm gonna tell you how good he was. I disagree with him, which we do often. Killmonger was so good. It had people like they was just like we didn't for a minute in the movie. We didn't know whose side to be on, cause Killmonger was like, hey, I want to do this for the people, and he didn't want to be with the colonizers. I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Okay.
Whose side am I on? Killmonger? I don't know.
But
it was like Killmonger was a.
I agree with you, but
right.
I feel like that's how his character was written.
Right.
Anybody saying the lines that Michael B. Jordan said, you would have felt that.
Right.
You would have felt that way.
Right. He's talking about white women.
I don't feel like the actor. I don't feel like the actor.
He played that role though. He played that role. Like, this your property? Where did he was talking to a white girl? We're like, whoa, hey, he was killing it though. He to me, he killed the role.
It's opinionated.
Yeah, opinionated.
I think he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I like the things that he does. I thought he was good in Creed.
Yeah.
Creed 2. I think that was a little rushed.
Yeah.
I think there should have been a Creed. The Creed 2 should have been how he got to the top.
Right.
And then Creed 3 should have been like him defending his title.
Creed 2 was very successful though. It was good at the box office. It did what he had to do.
Successful. To me, that don't mean it's a great movie.
That's true.
A lot of movies did great at the box office, but don't mean it was a great movie.
That is true.
That's true. But I don't think acting wise. But anyway, like I was saying about Idris Elba, man.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I want you to look at with Idris Elba. If you disagree with, if you're a white person, you're a black person, you're a purple person, and you disagree that this man could not play, look at the actor, he'll make you forget that he's black. I promise you. Look at Luther. It's a show called Luther.
I'm gonna check that out. I haven't seen that, guys. I'm gonna check that out. Luther.
I got it. I got it. I can share that with you. But but yeah, look at a show called Luther. He's a detective. And you will see Batman, you will see 007, you'll see it all. You're like, oh, he could do it. He can do it. Matter of fact, he needs to do it.
Ooh.
He needs to do it.
Okay.
He needs to do it. He could do it. He could do it. And that's based on the talent. That's based on the talent. When we say the Superman argument, I don't see Michael B. Jordan play a lot of roles, but I understand he has that fan base.
Yeah, and not only they said he went out for the Tupac role. He didn't get it. Thankfully, they chose the guy that really looked like Tupac.
But it was a dumb movie anyway, so it didn't matter.
I disagree again. I liked it, that movie.
They didn't have the rights to half his damn music. They couldn't even play half the music in the damn video. And then it didn't really get the there was no moral to the story. It was it was like though, it's hard to base. If I say right now, make a movie about Johnson's life in 2 hours, I'm gonna miss some of the important stuff. I can't put everything in 2 hours. You wouldn't be able to, but then you would have to interview a lot of people that did have something to do with my life.
That's true.
And it was evident that was not done.
But how do we put 30 plus years into 2 hours? It's hard. You're gonna leave some out. It's hard.
You know why Straight Outta Compton is up here, and then that Tupac movie is not regarded even nearly as high, is because the people that made Straight Outta Compton were there when it all happened. They were there. You got multiple perspectives, even though in the movie you only really get two perspectives, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
But you get a
great movie. That's a great movie. If y'all ain't seen it, guys, go see that. Straight Outta Compton, great movie.
Yeah, it's regarded as a really good biopic compared to the Tupac.
Who movie's better? Last question before we go. We gonna give y'all some more, guys. We just gotta go. But who movie's better then? So in that case, was the Tupac biography better than the Biggie? Whose was better?
The Tupac or the Biggie?
Yeah, I know which way he's going. I knew he's gonna say Biggie. The Tupac was better, guys. Y'all go watch them both if you haven't seen them both. Comment, thank you for my man Johnson coming through. He busy. We gonna give y'all a lot more, but I'm sorry, Tom, we gotta go. But hey, stay safe, stay COVID free. Hey, support black business. Peace. Anything you holler at the people?
Hey, I hope you edit this, man. I need to get my thoughts together.
He's a perfectionist. He did great, guys. He's a perfectionist. We gonna chop it up. We gonna get in a lab, but I'm getting it to y'all though.
Seriously, man. I hope you edit that part out. But let me get my thoughts together on how I feel about that. I'm a human being, all right?
Right.
I'm a human being, and I'm all for, learning new information and changing your opinions on things. And I don't necessarily have a change of opinions, but I do need to think my thoughts through before I speak on it as far as the LGBT community.
True. Last thing, guys. Don't get me wrong, too, guys. We talking black stuff now. He loves sports. He's a sports guy. He's always watching NBA TV. We gonna come to y'all with the sports. Oh, it gets heated. He's a big LeBron guy, so he going for LA this year. I don't really consider myself a certain guy. I just go with who I think the best. Kawhi is the best right now. Let me say it. But those arguments is coming too, guys. A lot more. Stay tuned. Like I said, hey, do you got any, do they want to reach you? You want to tell them where to reach you at? Facebook, are you good? You good on that?
Well, here's good, man.
Yeah, reach us on YouTube.
We're starting something on YouTube.
Yep.
Start something on YouTube, man.
All right, peace. Damn, we going to hit that one out, maybe.